Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my cat. You might be wondering why I'm making a video talking all about my cats, but they are cute and fluffy and I love them and they're my babies, so I want to talk about them. First I'm going to talk about Smokey, so let me go grab him. Say hi. This is Smokey. A lot of you probably know him already, but he's not too happy with me right now. Here you go. I'm going to sit like this. It's a good boy. Smokey is now 6 months old, and he is a Seal Point Ragdoll. Sweet little baby. He's not so little anymore. Look at him. Oh, he just wants me to put him down, so I'm going to put him down and talk. So Smokey is now 6 months old, which is kind of crazy to me, but he's doing really, really well. Except for we ended up at the vet the other night. We noticed a couple nights ago that he was limping, and we weren't sure what exactly happened or whatever, but we let him sleep through the night and we thought we'd just check and see how he was the next day. He woke up, still limping the next day, was moving really, really slowly. He moved like twice on the couch throughout the whole day, and I was noticing that he was not eating anything. So we called the vet and we were able to go that same night to get him looked at. And all we can think is that he fell off his tower of like the day before, so we thought maybe he hurt himself that way, or he was running across the wood floor and his back leg slipped and he landed on his hip and slid, so I thought it might be that too, but we're not sure. It's one of those two things. And the vet checked him over and everything, weighed him. He's a healthy weight. I think he just wasn't eating because it hurt too much for him to get up and walk to his food. The vet checked him over and everything, felt his foot. He definitely didn't like it being touched. She said he could possibly have a small fracture in his foot, but she doesn't think so. So she gave him a pain relief shot, which was supposed to last for 48 hours, which really helped because when we got home, he was moving a lot more. We got him to eat a whole bowl of food, which was great because I was mostly worried about him not eating the whole day rather than his limping so much. He seems to be doing just fine. Today, I've noticed towards the evening as the pain meds are wearing off, he is getting a little bit slow, but he is doing much better than he was pre-pain meds. So I think everything's gonna be fine. She said despite his limping and everything, he is in great health. He's got a good weight, so everything seems to be fine with that. We just need to let him rest and let his foot heal completely. One thing I have noticed about Smokey is how much darker his face has gotten, and the hair all over him has gotten darker, which is a natural thing that happens with ragdolls. It's just the natural progression, but it's funny to go back and look at pictures of him when he was little and into what he looks like now. He looks like a completely different cat in the face and everything. One thing we have discovered about Smokey recently is that he does not care for treats that much. We thought it would be fun to buy him an advent calendar because we both had advent calendars and we were like, what the heck, let's buy one for the cat too. You know, it's more for us than for him. And we started it and he would not eat anything out of our hands. He would not eat it off of the floor. So we started putting it in with his regular food and he would kind of eat around the treats that came from the advent calendar, but eventually he would eat some. So really, he's not liking that whole advent calendar thing, so we're probably not gonna do that again in the future. In terms of getting along with our new kitten, Jeff, Smokey is doing, I would say, really, really well with the whole transition of there being another cat in the house. He was the only kitten in his litter, so he was only used to having his mom around, and it's been a long, long time since there's been another cat in his home. So it's taken some getting used to, but he's done really well. In the beginning, he was a little standoffish. He didn't really want to be around the kitten. He attacked the kitten a little, but not hurting him. He was, you know, just trying to establish dominance, I think. A lot of cats, when they first meet, you know, they have scruffs and little fights, and it's really okay to just let them do that as long as they're not hurting each other. The only time you should break it up is if one is, if one yells or if they're hissing, growling. And even then, you're only supposed to make them stop by making a loud sound, like clapping your hands together, hitting a table, or squirting them with a squirt bottle, which we have used the squirt bottle for both of the cats in terms of their fighting, and it seems to have helped a lot. So gradually over days we introduced them and got them used to each other, and they spent little bits of time together, and then we took them apart, and they spent most of the days apart, but now they're spending most of the days together. The little mini fights and the scruffs that they have died down a lot. They still do it, I think, in a playful way, but it's more playful now than it is aggressive. And they have cuddled some, which is so, so cute. One thing to go along with that I have noticed about Smokey is that since Jeff has been here, the playfulness in him has gone down a bit, which is kind of sad, and I kind of miss it a little. We have gotten him to play a little bit, but I think once he gets used to the cat and realizes that the cat's not leaving, and that this is the way his life is going to be, and that the new cat is playful, that his playfulness will come back, and he won't give us dirty looks anymore if he sees us stroking the new cat. But really I don't think he's too mad at us, because he does cuddle up to the new cat and he doesn't mind it. So I think they're gonna get along well. I just hope Smokey's playfulness comes back soon. I think that's really all I have to talk about with Smokey. Let me go grab Jeff real quick. Okay, so this little guy is Jeff. As you can tell, he's much squirmier. Well, he is a kitten. Whoa. He is, I believe, 3 months old now. He is very, very sweet, super playful. He squirms a lot when you do hold him like that, but he loves to cuddle on the couch. He'll come up and just lay on you. He's laid across my chest. He'll cuddle up under my arm. Yeah, you like to sneeze a lot. He sneezes a lot. Come here. Say hi. I have to make sure I get this right. Jeff is a mitted seal point ragdoll British blue short hair mix. So he has quite the name, but he is such a beautiful little thing, and I love the little white spot on his head. There you go, say hi. Yeah, he's like, Mom, what are you making me do right now? He is way more vocal than Smokey has ever been. I know I've said that before, but he is just a little chatterbox. Jeff has done an excellent job adjusting to his new home. When we first brought him home, we kept him in one room, as you're supposed to, and you know, don't let them out of there for a day or so, which we did. And then we let him go into the kitchen to explore, and after about 15 minutes of walking around the kitchen, sniffing, all that stuff, he was ready to go on to the next room. We didn't let him, but he was ready to just explore the entire house. So he's really not afraid of anything. Smokey doesn't intimidate him that much. He can really hold his own. He will go for Smokey sometimes. It's not just Smokey, you know, going for him. Jeff will attack back. Sometimes Jeff is the instigator of their little scruffs, so we do put him in his place sometimes, that he can't, you know, do that to Smokey. And we put Smokey in his place too when he tries to do that to Jeff. But overall, Jeff, I think, has adjusted really, really well to being in a new space. Jeff came from a house with a lot of cats already in there, and there was a dog, so he's used to being around other pets and having to share the attention, which Smokey is not. But Jeff, it doesn't have any problem with Smokey being around whatsoever. You know, there was the fighting and the asserting dominance and all that, and after a day of it, Jeff was over it, and Smokey was the only one still holding on to that. I don't know if you could tell before, but Smokey has the most beautiful blue eyes, and Jeff has such pretty green ones. Can you see? Look, buddy. Look, can you show them your eyes? Come here. Shh. Show them your eyes, Jeff. See? See the pretty green eyes? Oh, you're being so good. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you for being in my video. As for things that the boys do together, they are able to share food. They're able to share the water. We've put plates down and they eat next to each other too. If we give them each separate wet food, we normally just leave them dry food, and they will both eat out of the same feeder, which is really amazing. I was very happy about that. So I think in the long run, we're doing really, really well with them, and that they are going to end up being friends someday. We just have to get past this, you know, beginning point. Yeah, I think that's really all I have to say about the cats right now. I hope you enjoy this little, like, get to know the cats kind of thing. I mean, who doesn't want to get to know cats? They're adorable, and I love them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions about the cats, leave them down in the comments. And that's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!